Don't skip. Something unseen has been discovered in the spirit realm. Heaven's lab, not built with human hands but soaked in the wisdom of eternity, has revealed what hell tried to keep hidden. Your blood, yes, your spiritual DNA, has screamed with the truth that shook the gates of heaven. My child, the report is out, and what it says has raised alarm bells, not of fear, but of divine urgency. Angels are gathering. Trumpets are being held mid-air, because what was just confirmed will forever change how heaven responds to your name. You carry royal DNA. Not by accident, not by birthright of flesh, but by divine assignment. What runs through you cannot be erased by trauma, forgotten by time, or stolen by betrayal. You have the markings of the chosen. And this isn't poetry, this is prophecy. Don't take your life lightly anymore. You've been walking around unaware of the explosive truth that your bloodline didn't start with your parents. It started at the cross. It was confirmed through the pain, sealed through the resurrection, and now echoed in the throne room. The enemy knew. That's why you've been targeted in ways that felt personal, because they were. You were marked long before you were wounded. Child, listen, your dreams were attacked, not because they were silly, but because they were sacred. The moments you nearly died weren't close calls, they were coordinated ambushes that heaven disrupted. The delays you called bad luck were actually divine handbrakes preserving your destiny from derailment. Psalm 139:16 says, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." Like this message, subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine confirmations. Comment right now, blessed and ready to receive, if your spirit feels this word is for you. You didn't come from a broken past. You came through it. And what's in you? It's generational reformation. It's heaven's fingerprint pressed into your spirit. Your name is etched in the Lamb's book, not penciled in. This blood report didn't reveal illness. It exposed your inheritance. The enemy isn't afraid of you surviving. He's afraid of you realizing what you've survived for. Don't skip, because the moment you know who you are, everything around you must adjust. Cycles break, chains shatter, strongholds dissolve. People who once tolerated you will now be intimidated by you, not because of pride, but because of identity. And identity is louder than words. Your blood carries prophecy. That's why doors opened when you didn't knock. Why protection showed up without you praying. Why favor found you in places rejection was expected. Heaven has assigned angels to monitor your path, because you're not just anyone. You're a carrier, a vessel, a lineage restorer. They tried to say you were average, but they didn't see the scrolls in heaven with your name written in fire. Don't skip. You've felt it before. That strange pull in your chest when something holy is near. That inner trembling when truth is being spoken over you. That tear you wiped away when no one was watching. Your DNA has been speaking long before you had words for it. And now, heaven confirms it. You've been walking in miracles without recognizing the ground was glowing under your feet. You've been surviving attacks from enemies who had names you never knew. And still here you are. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn." Like this message. Subscribe to Anointed Echo if this is piercing through your spirit. Type this in the comments. Blessed and ready to receive. You have the DNA of a builder in ruins, of a warrior in peace. of a prophet in silence. You dream different because you're made different. Your desires don't come from your past. They come from your anointing. And now your spiritual blood report has been read aloud in the heavenly courts. The verdict: unshakable, unkillable, unstoppable. God has been waiting for this moment to reveal it to you. This is not just another message, it's a reintroduction. You're not trying to get closer to God. You are being called deeper, because something royal is waking up inside you. Heaven is not confused about your identity. Only hell is intimidated by it. You've asked before, why do I feel so different? Why can't you settle like others do? Why doesn't compromise ever sit well with you? Why do you ache with purpose, even when you're tired of trying? Because your DNA doesn't permit mediocrity. There's a code in you that won't allow your spirit to relax in rooms built for shadows. You crave light, even when you pretend otherwise. You hunger for truth, even when you're wounded. Your blood has purpose memory. God says you're not becoming great. You've been great, and I'm just now removing the fog so you can see it. This is the moment where excuses die and awakening begins. You're not weak, you're just untrained. You're not failing, you're just in transition. You're not cursed, you're being recalibrated. Romans 8:16 says, "The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children." Tap the like button if this confirms something hidden inside you. Subscribe to Anointed Echo for more prophetic awakenings. Type "blessed and ready to receive" in the comments right now. Your spiritual bloodline carries more than survival. It carries destiny. You come from a lineage of mountain movers, soul healers, atmosphere shifters. Don't measure your worth by your scars. Measure it by the battles you survived without becoming bitter. That's what confirms it. The rejection, it wasn't to break you. It was to protect the purity of your assignment. The isolation, it wasn't punishment. It was consecration. The heartbreak, it wasn't betrayal. It was heaven redirecting your heart from counterfeit to covenant. And now, this blood report is your validation, not from man, but from God. You've been authorized. Don't skip, because from this moment on, nothing can remain the same. There is oil on your life, and heaven has just released clearance for your next dimension. That's why you've been feeling unsettled. That's why you can't explain the spiritual pressure, because transition is loud before it becomes clear. And child, you're in labor. Heaven doesn't ring alarm bells for just anyone, but for you, it did. You're carrying something the world hasn't seen yet. The way you love, the way you speak, the way you endure, the way you dream and still hope even after devastation. It's proof of the divine DNA flowing through you. And now, it's time to act like it. Not in arrogance, but in holy boldness. Not in fear, but in fiery clarity. Not in confusion, but in kingdom authority. This is not the end of your story. This is the page where the ink changes color and God begins to write in gold. You will not be silenced. You will not be ignored. You will not shrink anymore. Because heaven just confirmed what hell feared most. You know who you are now, and it's too late to stop what's coming next. Don't skip. You've passed too many tests in silence for heaven to remain silent about you. This report, this divine DNA confirmation, it's not just about who you are, it's about what you're meant to carry in this hour. It's no longer about surviving seasons. It's about ruling them. no longer reacting to pain, but redeeming it. There is a kingdom frequency in your voice. That's why your words hit deeper than others. That's why your silence is sometimes louder than a crowd. You carry the cadence of heaven, and it's beginning to echo through your atmosphere. Listen, what's inside you doesn't match your surroundings, because your surroundings were never meant to define you. They were meant to trigger your transformation. Don't confuse your current location with your final destination. DNA doesn't lie. The evidence is clear now. The attacks were proof. The loneliness was proof. The repeated betrayals that tried to wear you out emotionally, that was all part of a spiritual audit, and you passed. Yes, you passed. You didn't cuss them out when you could have. You didn't give up when quitting made sense. You didn't harden your heart after heartbreak, tried to make bitterness your roommate. You kept loving. You kept forgiving. You kept forgiving. You kept dreaming. And heaven took notes. That's what the blood report shows. It's not just genetics, it's evidence of your resilience. And now God says, prepare for favor that doesn't make sense. Prepare for tables you didn't ask to sit at. Prepare for elevation that others will question, but I will confirm. Romans 9:15. For he says to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I have compassion. Like this, if that verse hits your spirit. Subscribe to Anointed Echo. For more divine confirmations, drop your faith phrase in the comments. Blessed and ready to receive. You've been under spiritual observation. Not by spies, but by angels. Heaven has been examining your reactions, not just your prayers, and now the evidence is undeniable. You carry God's imprint. The people who overlooked you, their eyes will be opened, but too late. The ones who spoke against you, their words will fall back on their own heads. The doors that closed on you, God's about to build a new door with your name engraved on the handle. Don't skip. This DNA you carry, it's disruptive. It interrupts curses that run in families. It dries up generational poverty. It speaks healing into trauma that has lasted for decades. You are not just someone passing through. You are a walking interruption to hell's blueprints. You're not a black sheep. You're a blood-marked breaker. That's why they never understood you. That's why you always felt other. You weren't made to fit in. You were made to rip systems apart. Your spiritual bloodline is filled with pioneers, reformers, misfits turned messengers. You are one of them. Don't get distracted by who didn't clap for you. Your real audience is seated in heavenly places. Your true applause doesn't come with hands. It comes with confirmation. And you just received it. God says, the report is sealed, stamped, final. You have the DNA of the redeemed, of the risen, of the called out. And now, it's time to live like it. No more shrinking in rooms where you carry the oil. No more apologizing for discernment you didn't ask for. No more toning down your anointing to comfort the ones still choosing counterfeit. This message is your release slip. Step into your next, unapologetically, unashamedly, unstoppably. Let them talk, let them wonder, let them stare, because your blood speaks louder than their words. You've cried silently, but your blood has roared in the heavens. You've been overlooked by men, but handpicked by God. You've carried shame from your past, but God's blood test shows only one marker now: redeemed. Don't skip. You didn't just survive rejection. You absorbed it and turned it into intercession. You didn't just endure trials. You walked through fire and came out with revelation. You didn't just wait. You waited without losing your praise. That's spiritual DNA royalty. And that's what God just confirmed in you. You're not here to blend in. You're here to shake regions, not to get approval. You carry divine authorization, not to chase validation. You already have heaven's yes. Isaiah 43:1. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. If this scripture confirms your spirit, hit the like button. Subscribe to Anointed Echo so you never miss your next instruction. And boldly declare in the comments, blessed and ready to receive. Listen closely. This season will expose more of who you are than what you do. It's not about performance anymore. It's about presence. And your presence will begin to disturb atmospheres that once ignored you. Because now you're walking in awareness. Now you know what's inside you, and you can't unknow it. Don't let their disbelief make you doubt the blood report. It's not your job to convince anyone. It's your job to walk in it. They'll see soon enough. When miracles begin to multiply, when favor starts to follow you like a shadow, when restoration becomes your new routine, when things you thought were lost forever come back brighter, stronger, holier, they'll know something shifted in you. They won't have language for it, but they'll feel the weight of it. And the reason is simple, because heaven confirmed your DNA. Now, my child, there's only one thing left to do. Move forward. Don't explain yourself. Don't look back. Don't pause for applause. Just keep moving. The fire in your blood is real. The calling in your chest is loud. The permission you've been waiting for. You just received it from heaven's throne. Go become everything they said was impossible. Go speak the words they said were too much. Go shine the light they tried to dim. Because what you carry is not from earth. It's from eternity. And now, the countdown has begun.
Don't skip, because the confirmation you've been longing for, searching for, silently begging heaven for, it's already been released. You're not waiting for it. It's waiting for you to step into it. This is your divine awakening. Your blood report in heaven doesn't say victim. It doesn't say broken. It doesn't say weak. It says verified by fire, certified by suffering, commissioned by grace. My child, everything you've been through, every betrayal, every delay, every closed door was divine evidence that your DNA is not of this world. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. Prepared to carry oil, prepared to walk through storms and still not smell like smoke. Prepared to speak and shift atmospheres, not because of volume, but because of authority. Because that's what happens when the DNA of Christ runs through your veins. You no longer move like a beggar. You walk like a blood-bought citizen of heaven. You are the curse breaker your bloodline has been groaning for. You are the Moses sent to lead generations out of Egypt. You are the Deborah raised in a time of spiritual apathy to ignite war cries again. You are the David, overlooked in the field, but anointed to carry the throne. The test results are in. The heavens have confirmed it. And now the earth must make room for your assignment. Don't skip, because from this moment on, delays will start losing their grip. Confusion will start dissolving. Cycles will start collapsing. Why? Because identity kills stagnation. And you're no longer wondering who you are. You now know exactly what you carry. Your feet are not ordinary. They are consecrated. Your voice is not just sound. It's strategy. Your presence isn't random. It's revival. You've been sent into your bloodline, not just to live a better life, but to plant kingdom foundations that last for generations. You are not a guest in this world. You are an ambassador of glory, and heaven has now unsealed your rank. Don't downplay your oil anymore. Don't second guess your vision because they didn't clap. Don't bury your voice because someone said you're too much. Your volume was made for spiritual warfare. Your dreams were built to disturb demons. Your smile, it's proof that God wins even after the war. Don't skip. You are heaven's proof that divine DNA overrides earthly labels. The people who labeled you based on your past, let them watch your future. The ones who laughed at your delay, let them witness your launch. The ones who called you cursed, let them see favor open doors they can't explain. There's no more debate. Your tests are over. Your confirmation is sealed. Your identity is rooted. You are not your trauma. You are not your family's failure. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your diagnosis. You are a walking prophecy, a divine idea wrapped in flesh, a spiritual being passing through time, carrying eternity inside your bones. You are who God says you are. Don't skip. Don't entertain voices that can't hear from heaven. Don't allow people who are still guessing their purpose to speak confusion over yours. Don't shrink to be liked. You were never sent to be liked. You were sent to shift, sent to plant, sent to rebuild, sent to announce heaven's reign in places where darkness has made itself too comfortable. There is no more room for hesitation. The confirmation is in. Heaven's report on your life is sealed with 3 words: mine, anointed, ready. And now you must move like it, speak like it, pray like it, rest like it, work like it, believe like it. Because you're not on the sidelines anymore. You're not benched. You're not waiting on clearance. The green light is here. The wind of God is behind you now. The resources are coming. The favor is catching up. The right people are being aligned. The wrong ones are being removed. The dead weights are being broken off. The clarity is being released. The strength is being restored. All of it because your blood report didn't just come back clean. It came back consecrated. This is the kind of confirmation hell fears. It means you can't be bribed by attention. You can't be swayed by applause. You can't be silenced by threats. You can't be distracted by temporary crowns. Because what you carry is eternal. What you carry was born through warfare. What you carry survived battles. Most people don't even know you fought. And now, you carry the mantle. Heaven's banner is over your head. And the sound of your name has shifted in the spirit realm. You're not called by your trauma anymore. You're called by your destiny. Your new name is fire-tested. Your new name is oil-soaked. Your new name is miracle-walking. Your new name is legacy-maker. Your new name is soul-winner. Don't skip, because the next part of this message is personal. It's for the part of you that's still afraid, still tired, still wondering if you really have what it takes. Listen, God already factored in your flaws when He called you. He saw the weaknesses. He saw the battles. He saw the fears. And He still stamped your report with one word: approved. Not because you're perfect, but because you're His. Not because you're loud, but because you're loyal. Not because you're strong, but because you said yes when everyone else ran. And that yes, it changed everything. Heaven's response wasn't delayed. It was strategic. You weren't being ignored. You were being incubated. You weren't late. You were hidden for a time such as this. And now, the covering is lifting. The veil is coming off. The oil is flowing publicly. Because what was once private preparation is becoming public manifestation. So don't look back. Don't second guess what you've heard. Don't go quiet now. Don't apologize for carrying what you didn't ask for, but were chosen for.
You're the one the enemy hoped would give up, the one the family didn't expect to rise, the one the teacher overlooked, the one that nearly took their life twice. And still you're here, still breathing, still believing, still fighting, still choosing light, still carrying heaven inside your chest. Why? Because the blood report proved it. You're not ordinary. You're not background. You are the main event of a divine narrative. Heaven knows your name, and now it's time you walk like it.
Don't skip, because now the seal is open. What was written in the records of heaven is being released into your reality. My child, this is not imagination. This is not hype. This is not emotion. This is divine documentation. You carry the DNA of the resurrected, of the undefeated, of the throne-backed. And that DNA speaks, even when you're silent, even when you doubt, even when you fall. It still speaks louder than the lies, louder than the fear, louder than the rejection, louder than the trauma. You have the spiritual blood of the one who walked on water, silenced storms, raised the dead, and crushed the grave. And now, he's awakening his likeness in you. It's not that you're becoming more spiritual, it's that your true identity is being revealed. This is your unveiling. The heavens are not debating anymore. The verdict is already rendered. The courtroom has echoed with confirmation, and the hosts of heaven are being assigned to accelerate what was delayed. You are not walking alone anymore. Yes, God walked with you through the valley, but now he's placing you on the mountain, because what you learned in silence, you will now teach through demonstration. What you survived in the shadows, you will now testify in the light. What you carried through your pain, you will now release through your purpose. Don't skip. You've come too far for fear to pull you back now. You've survived what should have ended you. You've praised through what almost broke you. You've forgiven where bitterness tried to take root. And all of that was divine proof of the God code in your bloodstream. You didn't just have faith, you became faith. You didn't just believe for miracles, you became one. You didn't just make it out, you transformed while still inside the fire. God says, you are the vessel, you are the one, you are the sent one. You may not have credentials, but you have confirmation. You may not have applause, but you have anointing. You may not have clout, but you have covenant. Your yes has shaken hell. Your endurance has invited angelic backup. Your obedience has activated generational breakthrough. And this moment right now, it's heaven saying, now I unleash you. You are not called to fit in. You're called to rebuild ruins. You are not assigned to play small. You're called to carry revival. You are not created to blend. You're born to burn with holy fire. And anyone uncomfortable with your flames was never meant to carry your oil. Don't skip. The next people God sends into your life won't compete with you. They'll recognize you. They won't question your fire. They'll honor it. They won't try to dim your light. They'll protect it. Because your tribe is not made up of spectators. It's made up of warriors. He's sending those who carry the same fire, who hear the same sound, who feel the same pull when heaven begins to move. Your season of isolation was not punishment, it was separation. God had to hide your oil until it was matured enough not to be contaminated by counterfeit connections. And now that the blood report confirms you're ready, heaven is giving the green light. This is why you couldn't settle, why normal life bored you, why distractions frustrated you, why sin never fit right on you anymore. Because deep down, your blood knew what your mind hadn't caught up to yet. You were called.
Jeremiah 1:5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb I knew you. Before you were born I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." Like this message now. If that verse just pierced you, subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine confirmations. And comment boldly, "Blessed and ready to receive, you've just been reintroduced to your true identity." This is what the enemy hoped you'd never realize, because once a child of God knows who they are, it's over for the enemy. He can't lie anymore. He can't bind you anymore. He can't delay you anymore. He can't isolate you anymore. Because now your eyes are open, your feet are planted, your hands are anointed, and your spirit is burning with awareness of the call. From today, you don't walk like someone trying to prove their worth. You walk like someone already approved. From today, you don't pray like someone begging for scraps. You pray like someone seated in heavenly places. From today, you don't speak like someone unsure of their place. You speak like a divine ambassador, authorized by the blood. Don't skip, God says. You are about to shock even yourself. You thought you knew what you carried, but what's about to pour out of you will scare the old version of you. You're going to see yourself prophesy with power, heal with love, lead with wisdom, walk in authority that makes demons nervous, not because of ego, but because of divine evidence. Because this isn't about you being great. It's about Him showing His greatness through you. You are the vessel. You are the torch. You are the revelation walking. You are the mouthpiece that hell couldn't mute. You are the fire that grief couldn't extinguish. You are the evidence that God still chooses the unlikely to carry unstoppable glory. Don't skip. You've been carrying this potential too long. Now it's time to birth it. No more hiding, no more holding back, no more playing it safe. Heaven has confirmed your DNA. Now all of creation is waiting for you to move like it.